Okay, people, what's up? JC here to give my review for this week's Walking Dead episode review. Now, normally I would edit this, but right now it's Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I'm really lazy right now. My Final Cut Pro is really fucking up on me. So I'm like, fuck it. We're going in raw, uncut, dirty. Raw, uncut, dirty review for this week's episode. Because normally I would just edit it and just upload it from Final Cut Pro, but right now I really don't care. So forget it. No takes, no cuts. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But dude, this episode was pretty good. Overall. No, like the last 10 or so minutes when the governor showed. The governor showed up. Like, I did not expect him to show up. That part was really unexpected. Now, I knew the governor he went out, apparently. Like, I remember, I forgot who said it. Who was it? Andrea? Yeah, I think Andrea said that he went out or something, but I did not expect him to go there with his boys. And storm the fucking prison. I'm like, holy shit. He went in there with his boys and just stormed the prison. And he took out Axel, but rest in peace, Axel. They had to kill someone off, but I don't know what they were gonna do with Axel. I mean, he was just there. He was just there. I mean, he was pretty enjoyable sometimes. He said some things, and we got to learn a little bit more about him a little bit, but overall, he was just there. He wasn't that interested. But hey, at least it didn't kill off another black character. Thank you. I'm not gonna start. So, other parts of this episode, we had the whole thing with Glenn, where I have to admit, Glenn does make a pretty good leader. He does. Now, I said before in a previous video that, if Rick ever had to step down as leader, I said that Daryl would do a good job. But Glenn, he did a pretty okay job. He had the whole shit organized and stuff. And I really think that if Herschel didn't talk to him about, not risking about, the whole thing with revenge and stuff, because he had, you could tell by the way he was acting that he had like that whole. I'm trying to think of a good word. Fuck, I'm stuttering, but I can't take no cuts. No cuts, unedited, no cuts. He had sort of like vengeance towards Woodbury because of what they did to Maggie and stuff, but pretty much, that was pretty much resolved in this episode. And the stuff with Daryl and Merle was also resolved because, I'm gonna be legit right now. This part right here was very sloppily handled. Like, last week, Daryl left with Merle, and this week they came back. I'm like, y'all haven't even been gone like a full episode, and y'all coming back now. Like, what's going on? What's going on? That part right there was pretty iffy. I mean, it took him like what, less than an hour to realize how shitty Merle was. At least I think, was it an hour or was it like a day? It wasn't even a day even. Like, what was up with that? Although I did like the part where they, helped out those guys on the bridge, against the walkers stuff. I think it was a Latino family or so that were stuck on the bridge. That was pretty cool there, even though Merle was being a bit of a dick, but, it's Merle. What can you do? And Rick. These hallucinations, I don't even know. Is it a tumor? I'm pretty sure it's a tumor or some kind of I mean, I'm not that, knowledgeable when it comes to hallucinations. Maybe it's schizophrenia or something like that, but seriously, these hallucinations are really starting to make Rick, look pretty much almost semi-psychotic right now. Like, there's this one scene where he's walking over to this, vision of Lori in like this white gown. And you see Michonne looking at him, and she's like, he's like walking all the way outside the prison, like this corner over there. He just stand over there, and she's looking at him like, I don't blame him. I mean, Rick is not in the position to be the leader right now because he's lost it. He is no longer home. He's not there anymore. But those are like the only parts of the episode that are like noteworthy. Like everything else was like meh, like ho hum, except for the part where the governor shows up and his boys got in there. Like there's this one guy who was on like the prison tower. I don't know how he got up there. Maybe he snuck around, or maybe he went in through the back way where Tyrese and his group came in from. That's probably an idea right there. Although, it's that place full of walkers, so I don't know how he was able to get in through the back way and get all the way up to that tower. But, damn, that was a really awesome shootout. It really was. Even though these guys can't fucking aim. I mean, only 2 people got shot. Axel and that guy up in the tower. That's it. Besides that, none of these motherfuckers can aim. None of these guys can aim. They were shooting and shit, but they couldn't aim, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, the governor was able to shoot Axel, but he didn't shoot Carol, which is probably due to plot, you know. And I'm pretty sure there was just one person in, like, this armor. I don't know who that was, but I'm pretty sure that person was like right next to Michonne, and she could have, she or he, I don't know why I'm saying she, probably because that person had long hair. I'm probably saying that, but he or she could have taken that shot right there next to Michonne. I'm just saying. But yeah, pretty good shootout, man. The governor just came in there full force, no fucks, just came in there, shot the place up, and they brought like this van full of walkers. Like, damn. They brought in the walkers to cause even more confusion. I was afraid Herschel was going to die. There was one moment there when I thought Herschel was going to die. Or somebody else, but nah, Axel was pretty much the only major, well, not really major, but he was like the only big casualty of that whole shootout. So, pretty much, pretty good episode. Oh, almost forgot. Daryl and Merle, you know, make their return. They come in right when Rick was up against the fence with a whole bunch of walkers on him. Daryl and Merle come in to the rescue. I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. To the rescue. Yeah. That was pretty fucking awesome. So, yeah, pretty good episode. Like, yeah, so the whole confrontation now is going to really reach the climax for the season right now. And I remember, like, was it like a preview for like the season? They showed the governor and Rick having this conversation. So Rick and the governor are going to meet eventually, probably in the next couple episodes. But yeah, pretty good episode. I gave it like a 4 out of 5. So yeah, it's been JC giving y'all this raw, uncut review. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll catch you guys again next time. Fuck. Raw and uncut.